Hello friends, next we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is nucleus. Nucleus is a part of a cell, as we know, as we name the parts or the cell organelles, nucleus is one of them. So nucleus is the brain of the cell. That means it will control and coordinate all the activities that are to be happen inside the cell. This nucleus is spherical or oval in shape. You should know that some cells have nucleus, some cells don't have nucleus, while other cells have multiple nucleus. So the cells that have nucleus are, example, you can take it as smooth muscles, right? Smooth muscles it may be, or any of your cells. Whereas the one which don't have the nucleus is the RBC cells. Red blood cells don't have this nucleus. Whereas the one which has multiple nucleus is, example, like your skeletal muscles. It has multinucleated cell it is, okay. So this is what the cell. Now this cell, when I show you the diagram, you can see that it is having envelope. So we call it that envelope as nuclear envelope. This is also double membrane envelope only, like how we saw in the plasma membrane. It is same like that, and it has pores in it. The outer membrane, or you can say the envelope, has pores in it. Those pores are being surrounded by certain proteins, okay, and middle there is a large hole, okay, and the outer layer, that is outer membrane, the bilayer, whatever we say, the nuclear envelope has bilayer, right? So that bilayer in that outer membrane will continue to form the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, you can see in the diagram, the outer part will form the endoplasmic reticulum, and these pores, what we call it as nuclear pore, they are mainly involved in exchange of the materials. The smaller materials, whatever are there, can easily pass through the diffusion, but the larger molecules like proteins and all, they need a carrier. They transport by the active transport system, okay. Certain carriers are required to make them transport in and out of the cell. So next we will see this the nucleus in detail. Let us learn about the nucleus. This nucleus, what you can see is a rough diagram I have drawn. This nucleus has something called as nucleolus inside it. This nucleolus is nothing but it is a group of nuclei. Okay, so each nuclei is nothing but it is a cluster of protein, DNA and the RNA molecule. And you should know one thing, that this nucleolus, it is a site for the synthesis of the RNA, as well as whatever RNA is synthesized will be assembled with the protein to form the into the ribosomal subunit. Okay, and hence you should know that this nucleolus is not having any membrane enclosing it, okay. And next, the function of this nucleolus is producing the ribosomes. This ribosomes further will produce the proteins. This nucleolus will disappear during the cell division, and again it will reorganize itself when the new cell is formed, okay. So this nucleus mainly contains chromosomes in it. So this chromosomes, you can see 23 from each parent. 23 chromosomes will be obtained. Total 46 chromosomes will be present in the human somatic body cell, okay. And this chromosomes further has gene inside it. It is arranged inside the chromosomes. This genes, what their function is, that it is a hereditary unit. That means it will carry the characteristics from the parents to the offspring, and it will also control the cellular structure and cellular activity. There are certain terms you have to know. First is the chromatin. This chromatin, it is nothing but the complex of three molecules, that is DNA, protein and some of the RNA. Next is the genome. Genome is nothing but the total genetic information that is carried by a cell or by any of the organism is called as genome. You can see the parts here, whatever is described, I have described has been given here, such as nucleolus, chromatin, you can also see the nuclear pore, Okay, the envelope here, nuclear envelope, how it is having pore beside it. Okay, so this is about the nucleus. Thanks for watching the video.